candidates on the Republican side made fealty to Trump almost their top issue.
The radio display shows just an H, and the speedometer display is blank in the middle, and the buttons on the steering wheel have no effect on anything.
The tariffs are having a real effect. The Midwest has more manufacturing than the country as a whole, and certainly in agriculture, a lot of the tariffs are hurting farmers.
Now that will bring that one back up.
Playing out that are distinct state by state, or which are maybe in common among some of these states we're discussing?
Well, the big picture is that right now Republicans have every governorship in the Midwest except for Minnesota. And
so the phone button blanks the display, and then the
Illinois and
information button brings the display back up.
Democrats have built up
but on the radio, there are no buttons turning the air condition.
Really red states. In Wisconsin, the polls have shown a jump ball. Scott Walker is the incumbent there.
That's a maximum cold, and cold air is coming out, and that's maximum hot, and it is coming out on the floor. So the AC is working. There's just no indication of what it's doing on the panel. And let's see if I can lower the volume on the radio.
Put into context why this matters for the rest of the country.
No control over the radio. No control over the radio.
Governors set policy in their state, so theoretically that only matters.
Can't turn the radio off.
Just like voting has become nationalized, state policy to some extent has become nationalized, and ideas flit from state to state. And Congress
all those buttons are dead. The radio is where I left it.
More at the state level, whether it's minimum wage.
Now I'm going to turn the car off.
Restrictions.
Now I'm going to turn the car back on.
At the state level for a long time. And in this election,
well, basically that's accessory position.
Regaining strength, and not just in governorships, but they have big leads. The Senate candidates for the Democrats have big leads in Wisconsin and Michigan, which was not a given at the start of the cycle. So, midterms aren't great predictors for presidential election.
Cranking the car up.
Don't win in the South. They don't win in the interior West. If they lost the Midwest, if Trump really made Republican gains there permanent, Democrats would not be a national party.
Alan Greenblatt of Governing Magazine, thanks so much.
Thanks for talking with me.
A year ago today, a gunman burst into the First Baptist Church. A survivor.
You can bring Sirius XM home.
Alexa, play the Texas Public Radio's Bonnie Petrie.
Now it finally. Now it's behaving.
Is a tiny town in Texas.
Yes.
Just a few hundred people live there. And after the shootings, they were thrust into the national spotlight.
And now it's back to normal.
Central Texas are dead.
And let's see if the phone buttons work.
At a rural community church.
Someone walked in there.
The voice prompt can be interrupted at any time by pressing the talk button again.
Call Honda.
#0. After the voice prompt can be interrupted at any time by pressing the talk button again and say
bullets shattering the tranquility of worship.
I crawled on my elbows under the pews up to the front corner and kind of got stopped with some other people in the way. The shooter stayed on the outside of the building, and he just shot
so now everything is working fine.
Magazine after magazine.